How's it going, guys? Goes back here again with some more. We're all here on M2D Arena today. Kuja Genome Sorcerer. We are a storm deck of all things, and our goal is to get a couple of wizards down, and then cast a bunch of instant sorceries. In testing, I really only ran into the mirror match. But I think I had two Kuja matches and then something else, but like it's heavily disproportionate. So I'm wondering if maybe Kuja is stronger than I thought initially, and the result is that she's in a higher tier I normally build her. But I don't think we're going to do very well against an aggro deck. Opponent is patiently waiting. But unfortunately, I don't have anything. You're an instant. I can cast you next. Well, I could also cast this. Let's just get a wizard down. I'd rather kill a heir apparent than a 1/1 rabbit later. Right, that's the value on the table. Fortunately, we don't have any other discount effects, so our spells are a little heavy. Hmm. Hmm. Kill a rabbit, make a treasure. Go to 6 mana next turn. We might be able to, we're gonna need at least 7 before we can actually start doing some range. Season of the Bold is a dumb card. But it's so expensive. But like, having to do everything next turn? We could have cast it this turn. We couldn't have. We didn't have. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hmm. Our goal is to survive. Next turn we can start going in strange directions, but until then, just survive. 1, 2, plus 6, 8, 10. We're technically alive if there's no more pumping happening. If pumping happens, we have to block one of the 3/3s. And even that will only buy us so much life to work. Yeah, I mean, now we have to block. Oh, we do 8. Hmm. Well, that'll kill me. All of these things will kill me. Dark Ritual. We start working on rabbits. gonna use those. Gonna kill me. Kill me. If we had a wizard, we would have been in a lot better of a spot, but we did not. Tendrils, okay. We were moving in the right direction, but just too dead before we got there. We are back for game number 2. Game number 1 was close. It's always sad when a game is close. Land go. We could have gone for springs first, but other than that. Tifa? Kind of scary. That's a little horse. Yeah. I guess we make sorceries cheaper because we do have more sorceries, but the main problem was we don't really have any enchantments. We don't really have many artifacts. We really like instants. We also have a bunch of sorceries, so it might not be an issue. I'm gonna set up Revel in Riches. I feel like our commander needs to come down late, because if she doesn't come down late, she just kind of dies. And with the way her wizard token production works, better for her to be on the battlefield with open mana, so you can actually cast something. Dad, we don't really know if call that. I mean, Bolt's tempting. If I throw away Toxic and then suddenly find myself unable to actually deal with a dangerous board, I will be quite sad. We have a growing rights on the battlefield. They have to increase their creatures at some point. Or maybe they're just going to draw cards. Maybe they don't have any more cheap creatures. Let's put on our commander. No attack. Make a wizard. I kind of ran out of cards. Pretty bad. Our opponent is a Tediova deck, so they're never going to run out of cards. Never ever. Take it to my hand. Three. Make 2 treasures. Play my commander. I'm actually going to play Bird G on the backside. The card advantage is just way more valuable to us right now than additional mana. Like, her main ability to produce a red mana every time you cast a spell is really good, but we can trade 1 bad card for 2 average cards. Like, that is way more valuable to us than the additional mana. And okay. Hmm. Grab another red source. And we'll set up a Season of the Bold for next turn. Like next turn we should go crazy. Ooh, growing right. Well. I mean, that's 4 cards versus... the 2 that we would normally get. GG. Alright. We have one more game in us. Wizards is 1-1. We're not really Wizards. We're more Storm, but... We're mostly, making Wizards. Yes, it's not a common creature type in our deck, but it's common because it's our win condition, because our commander makes them as a payoff. I'm gonna go get the Surveil land. Do you want that? That's an answer for Tiny Bones. And it gives me a wizard. Hmm. Loot. Additional land, but they're kind of out of action. I'm gonna make this guy. If they attack him with Tiny Bones and Outcast, and leave back loot. Actually, loot can just pop in a threat, can't he? I think he requires 2 green. Yeah. Ouch. Persistence. The mana. Start making wizards. Then we can set up a Season of the Bold. No block. My commander is worth more than a 1-1. Even when they can cast things. wonder how this is gonna work in the stack. I think with the way it resolves, we cast a spell. They may have to choose targets at that point, but then our triggers are going to go on the stack. Kind of want to avoid. Are we casting? We are casting. Yeah, they didn't have to choose. Means they're just going to choose tiny bone. Well, they can't choose. This is going to resolve first. Bleh. My brain is not stack knowledging well. Yeah, probably my creature. Rid of the unblockable creature. Do I trade this? I can't really get any more value out of it. Well, yeah, I think I do trade it in the trade. We could count to 10, but there's no reason to count to 10. I guess we're going to try to go down the Arcane Bombardment path. It doesn't require us drawing an instant or sorcery, but we do actually have quite a few. Our odds are better than relying on them playing a big creature and then running their commander in, running our commander in. Ooh, I have one of those in a different deck. Never mind. We are not in blue. That was yesterday's ninja deck. No block. Let's get down the bombardment. Looking for 3 because it has to be double blocked to kill, and if it is double blocked, we at least get a casualty out of it. Might have a revival spell. Oh, they're just getting rid of the bombardment. Okay, well. Fair enough. They're looking for lands, too. They found one. Yay. We're doing it the slowest way possible. Burgeoning. A really interesting plan. There's just no payoff though, unfortunately. Hmm. I think I'd rather have a Worn Powerstone. We are slowly winning the race, now that we're only taking an ounce of damage a turn. No attack. Commander time, Gonti. They're gonna get a steal off. Land. Another land. Okay, well. Damnation. We may have just traded out 3 wizards for 1 wizard. Doing good, but couldn't exactly allow
Stick close. I got this.
allow Gonti to just keep robbing us. Because our storm deck has much more powerful instants and sorceries and like utility spells than
Let's surprise him.
their deck probably has. Can't say that with certainty, but the fact that they have like burgeonings on the battlefield and like non-interactive support pieces around means that we're probably more interactive than them. My commander gets shut off again.
Trust me, I'm a specialist.
Daring artifact. We do not have one of those. We do in the deck. The One Ring is always in the deck because it's just the strongest card ever printed. Well, slight exaggeration. It is up there. We didn't Sanctum because they need. Oh. Basically gonna target whichever one they don't hit.
Follow me, Pompon-chan. All part of my plan.
Draw, please. Hmm. And we were working on a kill. Death Touch. Play our commander again. Make another wizard. I guess we could have saved our commander if we had realized that the Death Touch was relevant on Judith. But I feel like we're getting there. 26 minutes into the video. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to record a draft today, but I don't think I'm going to. Both of the decks I prepared took a bit longer than expected. Not overly so, but like enough time eaten away that it's probably going to be a problem if I end up in a long draft. Yikes, that's kind of scary. Action on Alter? And for the life total. Save our commander. Play the key. Time Warp. We have spells to get it back, so we're not fully out of hope. But this was a bleed out. Like we were in the lead for a bit, but then we kind of stalled and had to win point by point, which is not the best performance for a Storm deck, but the fact that it worked out means that we're not completely at the mercy of GG. Well, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.